can be a test that will tell you in which moment are you right now. Absolutely, because he's a rival that does many things well. Bryce, Silva, Merino, Zubimendi, they have many talented players. A good goalkeeper, good defense, a really intense side. They dominate many aspects of the game, and yes, it's a massive test. And it's always a really tough ground. Last year we played really well in the first half, and in the second half they were dominating the match. Our objective is, of course, to win 3 points.
Bon dia, Xavi. Preguntar-te per la inscripció de Koundé, com està el tema?
Koundé is going to be registered for tomorrow's clash. We're still waiting. The squad list will be available tomorrow, and we are waiting to see if Koundé can be registered. We are waiting. No news.
Bon dia, Xavi. La Iacoll de RAC1. Et volia preguntar per Aubameyang, que el Chelsea està...
My question is about Aubameyang. It seems that Chelsea wants him. Which are your plans with Aubameyang? Is going to stay here?
Al final hi ha un mercat que acaba el 31 d'agost.
Well, the transfer market ends at the end of August.
Les plantilles tancades. Veurem.
Everything still is open. We will have to see if new players arrive, other ones leave. He is our player right now, and of course, I count on him. But we will have to see other circumstances.
Buen día, Xavi. Adrià Albeig de la cadena SER.
Buen día.
Se está trabajando en estas salidas de jugadores como Aubameyang o Memphis. No sé si contemplas incluso que
the club is working
y sobre todo si
on
en caso de que salgan, ¿crees que habría que ir al mercado a fichar un
some players that will have to leave, but do you need new signings? Well, Oba, Memphis are FC Barcelona players, and I count on them tomorrow. But if we receive an offer, we have to evaluate, of course, our squad. But our priority is to register Jules Koundé. We still have time until tomorrow, and then we have to make decisions and evaluate the level of our squad to see if we need more signings or not.
Mañana no vas a tener a Sergio Busquets, que es un hombre básico.
Sergio Busquets is out suspended for tomorrow's game. Which are your plans for tomorrow in that position?
Pensar en Frankie de Jong, o bien hacer un cambio de sistema.
Bueno, mañana lo veréis, ¿no? Tampoco quiero dar.
You will see tomorrow. I don't want to give my lineup yet, but I have players that can play there. Kessie, Frankie, Pjanic, many players that can adapt and fit really well in that position. We have a long squad. We have lots of possibilities and players that can fit in different positions. I have it quite clear, yeah.
Buen día, Xavi. Víctor Navarro de la cadena COPE. Ayer el eterno rival perdió una de sus piezas clave.
Well, yesterday the eternal rival Real Madrid lost Casemiro. Do you think they have a worse squad now?
Casemiro es un futbolista.
I don't know, but Casemiro has been a really important player in European football. They've signed some players to replace him, but I don't really like to give my opinion about our rival. But of course, it's an important absence because has been a player that has won many trophies, has been a key player for Real Madrid in the last decade in European football. Yep, they lose an important player, but these are decisions from our rivals.
Hola, mister. ¿Qué tal? Buen día. Alejandro Segura, en directo para Radio Marca. Me gustaría preguntarte por Ferran Torres. Ha estado toda la pretemporada.
I want to ask you about Ferran Torres.
No sé cómo está, no le vimos el otro día contra el
The other day,
Si ya está bien, ya tiene el
he had no minutes against Rayo. Is he okay and ready for tomorrow? And what do you expect from him in this season?
Ferran ha entrenado muy bien esta semana.
Ferran has trained really well this week. He's focused and 100% involved.
Todos los futbolistas hemos entrenado muy bien.
We have trained really well this weekend, especially Ferran. He has to be a key player for us, playing inside, outside. He is also a goal scorer. I see him playing in the wing. The problem has been that he hasn't been able to be in the same dynamic as the rest of the squad, but of course he's going to be important.
Hola Xavi, buen día. David Ibáñez de Mediaset. En la rueda de prensa del último partido ya avisaste que
in the post-game press conference,
y después de ver el
you said that Barça was not the favorite team to win the league.
¿Qué le dirías al aficionado
which message you will send to Barça fans?
No, claro, fácil no hay nada. Estamos en la élite del fútbol.
We are in the top flight and we're going to fight for everything. I think we are going to compete for the titles, but we have to be humble and we need to work, sacrifice, commitment. Things doesn't change one day for another one. And against Rayo Vallecano,
merecimos ganar.
We deserve to win. We dominate the game. But we were not clinical at all. I think that we played a good game. Not an excellent game, but a good one. And of course, 1 point out of 3 is not a good balance. When you are in Barcelona, you have to win every single game, but we need to be humble. But of course, I prefer to be optimistic than pessimistic, but we need to work a lot because this has just started.
Hola Xavi, buen día. David Riol de A3 Media. Entramos ya en los últimos días de mercado, se hablan de muchos nombres, pero para ti...
Many names on the table, but which are positions that the team needs to sign?
A nivel público, ¿no? Pero lo tengo claro, lo sabe la dirección deportiva.
My ideas are clear. Our president and our staff, they know it. We still have time.
Bon dia, Xavi. Maria Garrido de TV3. Et volia preguntar per com està el tema de Balde.
I want to ask you about Balde.
Jordi Alba segueix en protagonisme i en el cas
Jordi Alba is the starting one. There are possibilities to sign Marcos Alonso. He's going to have minutes, Balde. Yes, I count on him. He has done a great pre-season. I think he's a great player, a youngster, and he can compete with Jordi Alba. We still have to see if we're going to sign more players there, but we have to work with the squad we have right now.
En la prèvia del Rayo, la gran pregunta era les inscripcions.
Well, before Rayo Vallecano game, many questions about which players were going to be registered.
Ja només parlar de futbol.
I don't know if you want to end this transfer market so you just can talk about football, and if everything is focused on Real Sociedad's game. Yes. I want to finish the transfer market because it's not an easy situation for lots of our players that they know we don't count on them. Players should be focused on the game. That's why I think that the transfer market would have to close before starting the official competitions. In this case, Premier League started 5th August. Well, this should be the date to close the transfer market. I don't think it's well organized. because if players, managers, you are working with players that can live in the middle of the season in this case. But we have to adapt, we have to manage well this aspect, but no, it's not the ideal scenario.
Hola Xavi, Javier Gascón de Mundo Deportivo. El otro día Ansu tiró una falta contra el Rayo. Hace tiempo que el Barça no marca de falta.
Well, Ansu
orden establecido tanto para las faltas.
Took a direct free kick the other day. Do you have a list about set pieces and the ones that will take penalties and fouls? Of course, there is a list and an order. But then the feelings on the field are also important. I remember in my era as a player that sometimes the third one in the list was taking a free kick. There is a list, we work on that. We practice direct free kicks every single day before games. But this year we have more specialists like Rafa, Robert, and hopefully we have many players that can score from long distances. We need to take profit, of course, from set pieces and direct free kicks.
Aquí, de l'esport, jo et volia preguntar, Xavi, pel Koundé futbolista, com l'has vist aquestes setmanes amb...
My question is about Koundé in the football aspect. Is he going to play as a centre-back or as a right-back? Can you confirm this composition and your feelings about Koundé? Yes, I talked to him and I explained to him that my idea to play centre-back in Barça has many risks, but he's 23 years old with many experience, has played for Sevilla, also usually starts in France. He has many good skills. In Barça, you have to show in every single game that you are ready. And every game is a test. But if he can be a really good footballer, if he keeps this pressure, I prefer him, of course, to see him as a centre-back. Of course, in an emergency, he can play as a right-back, but I prefer him as a centre-back.
Del diari La Vanguardia. Jo volia que m'expliquessis una mica la seqüència del que està passant amb el lateral dret, perquè no sé si és que s'està desvestint un sant per vestir-ne un altre, és a dir, tenies tancada la davantera i ara sembla que...
Before lines seem to be closed, now seems that all the players will have to leave to sign a right-back. Can you explain the situation? Well, that's how the transfer market works. We had a plan. We wanted to sign Azpilicueta. It was not possible. Now we have to see other options and to see how we close the squad. But of course, we have players that can play there. Ronald is not a natural right back, but he can play there. We also have Roberto, Koundé can adapt as an emergency. We have lots of footballers that can play there, but yeah, transfer market will say.
Bueno, perquè ell ja sap la situació que tenim, no?
Albert.
Well, this knows the situation that we have.
Quería preguntar por Pablo Torre. ¿Qué valoración hace?
My question is about Pablo Torre.
¿Que se quede aquí entrenando y que vaya a jugar con el Barça B o que salga cedido?
Do you prefer him to be playing for Barça B or going on loan to another team? We have talked and discussed which is the better option, to be training with us but playing for the B team. But our problem is that we're not going to have many training sessions because we will be playing, recovering, playing. We have to talk to him. We want him to be in the first team dynamic and play for the B team, but also we have to think if going on loan can be a good option.
Hola Xavi, Juli Cramón en directe al Twitch de Gigantes. No sé com veus a Jules entrenant sabent que no se'l pot inscriure de moment i si abans de demà no es confirma cap sortida, quines són les opcions que teniu?
Which are the options to register Jules Koundé if no one leaves today?
Doncs el veig bé, molt bé.
Well, Koundé is training really well.
Marca molt bé la línia defensiva, comunica, és agressiu, sortida bona de pilota.
He plays well with the ball, I think. We've signed a really good player.
En aquests moments necessitem sortides perquè pugui...
Now we need to sell some players to register Jules.
Bon dia, Xavi. Gabriel Iscovich, del diari El Món. Després del partit contra el Rayo parlaves de l'ansietat que podien tenir els jugadors a l'hora de guanyar per les expectatives que s'havien generat. Volia saber com treballes això, si ho parles amb ells...
I want to know how you work the mental aspect of the players in this start of the season.
La meva sensació, ara sento que la pressió és cap a mi com a entrenador.
Well, my feeling is that now pressure goes on me.
En mi, perquè aquest any hi ha moltes expectatives.
Because there are high expectations this year with our good squad.
S'alliberin i donin tot el que tenen, que tenen molt de talent, molt per donar, i evidentment és el Barça.
We have really talented players. Barça, you have the pressure, but now
jo soc el responsable, el màxim responsable,
I am the maximum responsible, and I want to take the best from our players. They need to play calm and freedom about of this pressure.
Hola, Xavi. Aquí Sergi Nineu de Gran Via Ràdio. S'ha parlat molt aquests dies, com és natural, de Frenkie de Jong sobre si marxa, si es queda. Futbolísticament, tu on el veus? Quina és la seva posició ideal?
Where do you see Frenkie de Jong playing in the field? As a defensive midfielder, as a right back, up front?
Quina gent.
Who sees Frenkie de Jong as a right back?
Està molt bé. Doncs jo el veig de cara al joc.
I see him playing with the ball. Like when I was a player, I was not a good player playing from behind, and I want him to adapt to play in front of the ball. I think he's an amazing player, so he needs to be there to divide. He's strong, he's a powerful player, he arrives well to the opponent's box. He's a player that I like him a lot, and he can adapt in many positions. I see him more as an attacking midfielder, but he also can be as a defensive midfielder. I don't see him playing as a right back.
Buen día, Xavi. Sergi Vélez da Iniestazo. En el último partido vimos como los extremos pasaron de jugar a pierna cambiada a pierna...
Well, we saw how the wingers changed sides on the other game. You're going to still...
Gracias.
Proving this or...
Bueno, por sensaciones de cómo juegan ellos, la sensación de que...
Well, sometimes depends on how our rival plays. To have a left footed in the right or in the left, I don't really care about where they play. They need to be covering that position. Also can depend about the opponent's fullbacks. It depends on the situation.
Gràcies. La llista de convocats la facilitarem demà pel matí. Gràcies.
Avança Metes, confia en Esta, obre per Eto, la jugada és bona dins l'àrea, continua Eto, retalla Eto, la remata Eto!
Mientras tú tienes el balón, el otro no puede marcar un gol. Entonces,